Hey everyone, my name is Asia. I'm with College Vine, and before we get started talking about your college essays today, I just want to take a moment to remind you about our free essay services. So, first, if you want to get a free review of your essay, you can head on over here and submit your essay. You'll get detailed inline edits, and you'll get your essay back in a return time of about 3 to 8 hours, maybe even less. And you can also improve your own writing skills by reviewing another student's essay right here. So a student will submit their essay, you'll provide feedback and send it back to them. And if you're looking for some more help on your essays, some guidance, you can head on over to our essay prompts and guides. So in our essay prompts and guides, you'll find a list of all the schools that you're applying to and how to write the essays. Head on over to collegevine.com to sign up and get started with all our free essay services today.
But as we go forward to the College of Arts and Sciences, a quick reminder that this is the most interdisciplinary college at Cornell. It has the least direction, which means that you have the opportunity to really shape your trajectory here. That doesn't mean it doesn't have structure, okay? There's still plenty of resources to lean on and to learn from, but this is where you're really going to find a lot of those abstract sciences, the humanities, some of those social sciences. So we have a brief list of some majors here, but this does not encompass at all the breadth of the majors in the College of Arts and Sciences. And just as a quick reminder of the question, students in the arts and sciences embrace the opportunity to delve into multifaceted academic interests, embodying in 21st century terms Ezra Cornell's Any Person, Any Study founding vision. Tell us about the areas of study you're excited to explore and specifically why you wish to pursue them in our college. This any person, any study is a really important concept for Cornell. They really are proud of the idea that anyone can come to Cornell and study anything they're interested in. So this forms the cornerstone of their academic philosophy. And so what that means is they're looking for students with clear passions and goals, people who have a study that they're interested in exploring through the arts and sciences, and they want to engage broadly with the resources that Cornell has on offer. So a good place to start for this might be the course catalog and seeing what interesting classes they have to offer that you might be interested in taking that are fairly unique. And you want to talk about how those courses would enrich your perspective on your chosen major and how you are going to use those insights that you gain to make a difference in your field. For example, they have a course called Death Penalty in America, and that's taught by top legal experts concerning death penalty law. And maybe if you're a policy major, this is a really important field of study for you to engage with because it leads directly into what you're working with and hoping to make a career out of. Maybe it's just interesting to you and it'll give you a new perspective on something else if you are not planning to major in something directly related to law or legal practice. Something that they're really proud of, as you can see though, is that they're looking for those multifaceted academic interests. And so you want to be able to connect the interests that you have. And if you have several different interests, that's totally okay. Try to unite them in some way though. For example, when I applied to college, I was a chemistry and English double major. And I brought those together by talking about my goal of becoming a science writer. Somebody who could really dig my nails into what science was saying and what important science needed communicating, and then making it accessible to the average person. I've since changed my major a couple times. I'm no longer majoring in chemistry and English, but those interests, those reasonings, those are what's really important. They want to understand the way your mind works and how you are planning to bring together things that might seem separate on paper or at first glance, but in reality are deeply connected in a way that's personal to you. You might want to link this to your experiences. Again, you have plenty of room in this essay to talk about your past experiences and how they've formed and shaped your interests. And this is a great way through anecdote to give depth to your interests and your experiences so that we can understand why you're interested in this, why you think the way you do, and what you're hoping to get out of your several majors, if you have more than one. For example, I have on this slide something called new economics. But all that really means is maybe you're interested in something like math as well as Africana studies at Cornell. So maybe you're looking through the catalog, the course catalog for classes in the Africana Studies department, and you're intrigued by courses like African economic development histories. You can talk about in this essay, how you hope to use statistics or other mathematical modeling techniques to better understand the way African economies have grown and evolved since the end of the colonial era and sort of the post-colonial history that's affected these economies. And you should not just talk about each of them in its own bubble. Like I said, you want to try to connect them and really bring them together and see why one perspective is essential for understanding the other. So, back up those interests, talk about your personal experiences, talk about your academic experiences. Maybe you felt that your economics textbooks or your classes have really skipped over some crucial historical context when discussing West Africa. You want to feed into why you're interested in this topic and give those genuine, authentic reasons. And if you're interested in learning more about authentic reasons, again, check out the Why Major Essays presentation that I put out a couple weeks ago. It'll go into more in depth on what that looks like.